Oh my goodness. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? It is so good to be back. We've been very busy, so there's a lot that's been going on, but I wanted to show you guys because I do not stop playing Clash Royale. The Ronin is out. We do have a brand new deck to work with, and I am still doing the free to play, but I just wanted to give you guys a visual on how effective this has been. So we're gonna get, you know, I could have actually probably pushed him out of the right, but we'll leave the monk there alone. Actually, let's do this. That's hilarious. That was so well played by him. That was very well played. Getting that log in there so that he could activate King, I actually really enjoyed watching him do that. Very well played. Now, I probably would have waited a little bit longer on that. Does the furnace reach the executioner? He should. Nice. All right, cool. Hey, we were able to get some damage. That's cool. Should be able to take care of that, no problem. Let's go with the bats here to distract the shot. Oh, yes. And we have an extra bat out there. Perfect. Let's get a Hog Rider going. This deck has been unstoppable. It really has been. And we lost once. I think I've only lost one game. I think I've only lost one game now that I think about it. And yeah, like I said, it's just been such a great deck to work with. There is so much versatility here. We've got the Monk that reflects the projectiles. We've got the Ronin, brand new deck, brand new troop here that deals with the physical attackers. Anybody that's going to strike him, he parries those attacks. Let's go this way like that, this way like that. We're also going to drop that over there, and we'll reflect. You know, now that I think about it, well, we wanted to protect the furnace there, and I think that was a good move. I think that was a pretty good move there to reflect that. Not that bad of a move there on the log. Really well played there. The Monk has so much health, man, so he's going to really do a number on that. We'll do the Monk over here. I'm surprised he doesn't have the Goblin Drill evoed. So he does get a really good damage output there on the Golden Knight. I think what we'll do now is just add some pressure. He has the Executioner on that side, which I think was super, super cool. All right, he does get that tornado working really, really well. Let's do Monk over here. We'll do Goblin Gang this way. And that worked pretty decently. We do have one that's tanking over there for him. That was a really solid parry there. Oh, that was a good Golden Knight ability. Let's get the zap ready. Oh, we're never going to have to really worry about that. That was a very good game. Let's go! Ladies and gentlemen, I'm telling you, this deck, you guys got to try it, man. You got to try it. You got to give it a shot, brother. We'll just go ahead and get back to the zap. I love the Ronin. I do. And I think that he's going to be a problem for many people. Lich, he has no clan. He's a nomad. You've been vanquished. All right, so let me give you guys a gander on what we're working with here. So this is the deck. Like I said, I've only lost once, and I think it was the first game that I played. That's the only reason I lost. I was getting used to the deck. Never really used the Monk almost ever before. But this is the deck that we got going on. I like having the Zap Evoed so I can take care of princesses, the firecrackers, and the dart goblins. I think they're very effective on that respect. And like you just saw, we had just a little bit more to tack on the tower, and it helped out tremendously. I love having the Monk because we have the Ronin now that parries physical attacks, and the Monk can reflect projectiles. So having both of these guys, you kind of have a super defense on just about any troop in the game. The one thing I don't have in this deck that I was considering was putting a building in here. I was thinking about possibly switching out the bats or the goblin gang for the Tesla. I like the Tesla. It's got good HP. It is a little expensive with the 4 elixir for this deck because I really like to keep it at 3.5 or less. I like having the Goblin Gang and the bats because it just gives me a little bit extra to play with in case they have arrows, zap, or log, as you saw in the previous game. They get one, I throw the other one out. Plus, the minions are basically the kings when it comes to doing quick attacks, distractions, and just taking care of those ground and air troops. We have the furnace, who's just a big fat problem. While we're, defending and doing everything that we're doing, the furnace is attacking and throwing little bits of attacks with its fire spirit, and it's a massive problem to have to deal with. It forces people to use spells, and then with that, especially whenever somebody's got the fireball, which I didn't do in the last match because I didn't really need to. But if it gets dicey, I can pair the monk with the furnace on those double elixir times and just prepare for a fireball toss and reflect that. The Ronin is insane. I've I've got a good feeling they're going to nerf this card very soon. Mini Pekkas have no place against this guy. The Prince has no shot when he charges over at him. He reflects everything at 200%. 200% parry damage. So if the P.E.K.K.A is attacking at 1,000 damage, he parries a reflection at 2,000 damage. His regular damage is super solid, nothing to play with, and his attack damage on towers are also really powerful. You leave him alone for just 5 seconds, more than half of your tower's HP is down. And his hit points are not that bad. Now he is 5 elixir, but I think it's fair. It makes sense. He is a legendary card, but everything about him, I so far absolutely adore, love it. And then we've got the Hog Rider. This is our win condition. He's the sneaky guy. When everybody has to deal with all these other issues that I've been putting on their plate, I throw the Hog Rider out, and there's not really much that they can do. It's a big, big problem for them. So here's the deck. I hope you guys liked the video. I hope you enjoyed it. I know that I've been out for a while. This is my main account, my 4K as well account. It is a maxed out account. We're out on Trophy Road at 12,800 trophies so far. This is the deck that I am planning on using. This is my main deck that I have used before this update. But for right now, we're just practicing with this deck, 1v1. It's been very successful. I've only lost one time with this deck. And we will be continuing to also play on the free-to-play account. I have a free-to-play account that I have not been doing bad at. We are at 8,000 trophies, I think. We're getting close to 9,000, and the goal is to get to 10,000. I love you guys. Be blessed, and until the next one, peace.